People, Deluded, I'm back again. Quick video, but as you lot know, the England squads are being announced at all levels. I was disappointed Saka missed out at first team level. You know, admittedly, he did look a bit tired towards the end. I don't think it's that deep that he shouldn't be in the team, but I just feel he deserves to be in the England team. Same way Mason Greenwood. I think Mason Greenwood, Foden, Saka, these are men that are going to be part of England's future, hopefully. So get them some experience. And I hope for Greenwood and Foden's sake, Southgate fully understands that and bloods them in. Yes, we've got the Euros next year, but it's about thinking about the next World Cup, in which if Greenwood and Foden develop, you know, we're looking at them, I won't say to lead England, because we've been down this route of expecting one man to change England's fortunes, but they're going to play significant parts. You'd imagine, you know, Greenwood will keep developing and he'll be even more of a match winner, and by then, you know, the experience, the bravado, everything will be in place. Same way for Phil Foden and the many others. Saka has to get over that disappointment, you know, it is what it is. It doesn't mean anything. He's had a terrific season at club level. To be fair with you, you know, he should feel aggrieved because he should get into the England squad. But at the same time, keep your feet on the ground and remember how far you've come. And I think that's what Saka is, man. You know, Saka takes everything in his stride. You know, the very fact of he's been given the number 7 this shirt. He's had a terrific season for many different reasons last year. All that stuff will come in it. Then there's a benefit in not being that, you know. Saka's going to do his thing and he's going to get his international recognition, whether that's for his heritage in Nigeria or England. Forget international football, I just care what he does for Arsenal. So big up Bukayo Saka, man, either way. But, you know, that disappointment doesn't mean there's not been an achievement. Bukayo Saka, you know, he's been called up to the under-21 England side, and that's an achievement in itself. You know, you're one step away from the first team. You're in a different environment. And like I said, where was he 12 months ago? He wasn't there, was he? We knew he was a talented player, but, you know, it's been quite the rise. Not only that, our former boy Josh Da Silva of Brentford, you know, who should still be at Arsenal, and I was distraught when he left, gets a call up, and you'd imagine he moves to the Premier League with Brentford not being promoted. You'd imagine if he's not in the Premier League at the end of this window, by this time next year, surely, because there's still a lot of development to be doing. But I'm proud of Josh, man. He's, you know, there's a lot of things he can do, but he's very good technically. He's very strong with carrying a ball. I really like Josh Da Silva, and I want him to become a Premier League footballer and do his thing outright, which he seems to be doing. Ed Nketiah and Reece Nelson are obviously seasoned vets at this level, and it's just business as usual. I could be wrong, but I was looking and I saw Joe Willock's name had an omission. Now that could give Joe Willock a kick up the bum, because that could tell you there's, you know, there's pressure for spaces and people are you know, it could be Josh who took your space. So Joe needs to come back and bully things for Arsenal and take his chances, because he's not been in the England side. For me as well, I know he doesn't play for Arsenal, but you know I'm a massive fan of Jude Bellingham of Borussia Dortmund. I firmly believe he's going to be a first team England international one day, a £50 million player and one of England's best players. You know, I really like him. He's got the captain's mentality. He's very humble. He takes everything in his stride. You know, he seems to be adapting well to Borussia Dortmund. I really like Jude Bellingham, and I'm very happy to see him in that England under-21 side. He deserves it for all his progress. He must have jumped up about 4 levels technically now. And Saka maybe not 4, but like 2 or something. So they both deserve it, and I couldn't be happier for Jude Bellingham. I love that guy. I wanted him at Arsenal. Still got hope he signs for Arsenal. He's a bad boy footballer. Same goes for Saka. You know, we're congratulating Josh, former Gooner, Reece Nelson the same. Obviously Eddie, hopefully you do the same. And for Joe, just a kick up the bum. It might just be one of those things, but you've missed out, and there's got to be a reason, because other people haven't missed out. Bellingham's been involved, and deservedly so. Bellingham is twice the player he is. But you know, you look at the midfield, just looking at it quickly, people. You've got Skip, who's moved to Norwich now, and he's got in there. You've got Gallagher, who deserves to be in there. He's had a decent year for Swansea. Hudson-Odoi, you know, he hasn't really taken to the first team at Chelsea, and he's someone who, I'm pretty sure he's been called up to the England side. You know, he's been demoted, and this could be a kick up the bum for the new season to go there with some intention. Brewster deserves to be there. You've got Cantwell. I'm sure Cantwell wants to develop. You know, you've got Eze here, you know. If he develops and he plays well for Palace, he might be on the radar, full international duty. You've got Reece James and James Justin, fullbacks who deserve it. You've got Ben Godfrey, who you'd imagine leaves Norwich. He's someone I wouldn't mind at Arsenal, to be fair with you. You've got Ryan Sessegnon, who's looked decent in the pre-season for Spurs, but has been a bit shaky. You know, it's a good team, man, and I hope Bellingham makes his debut. You've got Panzo as well, technically of Monaco, he's on loan somewhere. So, you know, it's an interesting bunch of players. It's an interesting group, people. And, you know, we've got some strong ages at England, you know, and I'm keen to see everybody develop, and I will be paying close attention as much as I can to England's under 21s and younger, as well as the first team. I've got nothing more to add, so let me not take up any more time. It's always a pleasure. People, DG, I'm out. Apologies for the texts. I'm out.